So there's this new kind of software popping up, and it's making a pretty wild promise to turn your WhatsApp into a full-blown marketing agency. Today, we're going to deconstruct the business model of the AI social media manager. We'll use its own marketing materials to peel back the curtain and see what's really being sold here.
Okay, so here's the game plan. We'll start with the social media gold rush to set the stage. Then we'll get into the management nightmare that, created this opportunity in the first place. After that, we'll see how the AI manager supposedly works. And finally, we'll break down the most fascinating part, this whole agency in a box model.
All right, let's dive in. First things first, to really get why a tool like this even exists, we have to understand what a total pressure cooker modern social media marketing has become.
And this quote right here, it's pretty much the entire sales pitch in a nutshell. It captures the whole mindset perfectly. It's not just about posting every now and then. It's about insane volume. We're talking 10 pieces of content every single day. The core belief they're selling you is that this is the only way you're going to make real money.
And just to show you this isn't some abstract idea, the marketing is packed with these huge success stories. Think Neil Patel or Gary Vaynerchuk. The message is crystal clear. Having a massive social media presence isn't just for show, it's a direct pipeline to leads, sales, and a much healthier bottom line.
So, you might be thinking, if the reward is so huge, why isn't every single business doing this? Well, that brings us right to the central problem these AI tools are designed to solve, the absolute nightmare of actually trying to do all that work.
Okay, so barrier number one, and it's a big one, is the cost. Just look at this table from the source material. Hiring a real person, whether it's a freelancer or a full-on agency, is a serious monthly investment. For most small businesses, that price tag alone makes it a total non-starter.
But, it's not just about the money. It's also about the friction, the day-to-day headaches. The marketing really leans into those classic frustrations, waiting on people, the slow turnaround times, that constant back-and-forth email chain. The AI is positioned as the perfect solution. It's always on, it's instant, and it never needs a lunch break.
So what you've got is this situation, right? A game with a huge payout, but it's super expensive and just plain annoying for most people to play. Well, that's the perfect opening for a new piece of tech to come in and shake things up.
And this is the proposed solution. Now, notice what it's not. It's not another complex piece of software with a million buttons you have to learn. No, the entire idea is framed as a virtual assistant that you just text, like you're talking to a person. It automates everything from coming up with ideas to actually talking to your customers.
Okay, so to really get our heads around this, we're going to use the product from our source material, a tool called AI Cora, as our case study. Let's pop the hood and take a look at the features and the workflow it's actually promising.
All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. How does this thing actually work? What does a person using it actually do on a day-to-day basis?
The way they sell it, the whole process sounds almost too easy. Step one, you give the AI some info about your business, and that's pretty much the whole setup. From that point on, you just send it text commands, it spits out the content, and then posts it everywhere for you. Simple as that. Now, this right here is a really clever part of the pitch. Because it works inside apps like WhatsApp, the goal is to have zero learning curve. The implication is huge. If you know how to send a text message, you now, supposedly, have all the technical skills you need to run a social media agency.
And they're not just talking about simple text posts here. The claim is that this thing is a full-on content machine. It can supposedly generate everything from a deep, thoughtful LinkedIn article to a trendy, viral-style reel for Instagram, all from a simple text you send it.
Okay, but this next part? This is probably the biggest, most ambitious claim they make. The AI apparently goes beyond just making posts and becomes an actual sales agent for you. It's engaging with people in DMs, it's answering comments, and it's closing deals, all while you're asleep. I mean, that's a huge leap from just scheduling content. It really makes you wonder if an AI can handle the kind of nuance and problem-solving needed in a real sales chat.
And that right there leads us perfectly into the final piece of this whole puzzle. See, this tool isn't just being sold to business owners to use for themselves. Nope. The main angle, the real pitch, is to give you the power to build your own business using this technology.
So what's the promise? It really boils down to this number. The marketing materials say it over and over. You can charge your own clients somewhere between $2,000 and $5,000 a month to manage their social media using this AI.
And you gotta ask, who are they selling this dream to? Well, pretty much everyone. It's pitched to existing agencies who want to scale up, all the way down to, say, a local business owner who wants to start a new side hustle.
And of course, to make this whole thing feel real, they show you user testimonials. These stories basically give you social proof. They show there are two paths. You can be like Zara and build a whole agency reselling this service, or you can be like Elijah and use it to blow up your own business.
So when you boil it all down, here's the key takeaway. The product they're selling you isn't just an AI tool. It's a turnkey business. You're buying the software, sure, but what you're really buying is the license to resell what that software creates as if it were a premium service.
And all of this leaves us with one really big question for the future. When a tool can automate not just the boring stuff like scheduling, but the actual creative work itself, what's left for us humans to do? If amazing content can be created with a simple text message, what skills are actually going to matter for marketers in the years to come?